So you had a little bit of I guess it's considered controversial comments.
No, but I don't think it's controversial.
I don't think it was controversial either.
Like,
I'm just saying it just makes everybody makes a big deal about
like
it.
if you read it, I even posted like, will you listen to what I said instead of like reading a quote? So they asked me, would you be shocked if Tom Brady walked away and retired? I said, no. He's 44 years old. What would shock?
Nobody should be shocked.
Why would you be like, no, he will not retire?
It's not like Andrew Luck retiring at like 33
like,
or whatever he was.
He's 44. He'll be 45 years old. He just threw for 5,000 yards. He threw for a shit ton of touchdowns. He just won a Super Bowl the year before. He had 6 Super Bowls when he left New England. He's already made a shit ton of money.
Yeah, it's not for the money.
He's built up TB12 because he wanted to build up
and
TB12.
Brady brand, $100 hoodies.
Brady brand, $75
Where's yours?
T-shirts. I don't know. They ain't sending me, and I ain't buying one. So, Brady T-shirts that are $85. Made in America. He's got his brand. They're now in Nordstrom's. Local. I wonder if they're in local Nordstrom's. I'd be curious.
The Brady brand thing?
Yeah,
I guarantee they are.
Certain Nordstrom's.
Oh,
Selected. So he does TB12. He leaves the Patriots, goes to a new team, wins a Super Bowl in a weird, funky year.
He's got nothing else.
He's got what else does he have to do besides? So everybody that is like, Ninkovich, you're an idiot. You want to see a kind of half-assed farewell, shitty, mediocre Roethlisberger farewell tour? Do you want to see him look like shit? I personally think that people just want to see him get hurt. All the people that are like, no, he's gonna play forever. You just want to see the crash. You want to see the crash. People want to see the crash. You don't turn. Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No,
you don't watch the Indy 500 and hope that every single car finishes the race. You watch. You're like, man, I hope nobody gets hurt, but I want to see a good ass crash. People want to see the demise because everybody will jump on it. We knew it was coming. We knew it. Your Max Kellermans of the world. The cliff. He's gonna fall off a cliff. All those people. The liver spotted people, they want to talk about it because they've been waiting 20, 10, 15 years to say it's finally over. Yeah. And now we know. So if I was for myself, I retired because it's risk reward. Tom, yes, he's going to make $25 million every single year. So it's worth it. Go play for. But
it's not for the money, though.
It's not for the money.
No,
He got more. He has more money.
He would make more than that.
Yes.
Actually, doing his brand stuff and all that for the whole season, as opposed to playing football. He'd probably make $25 million more than he makes now.
He could go work for CBS or Fox and make $20 million a year.
Yeah,
15. Like Drew Brees just signed 14.
They would kick Romo. They would kick
Romo's making more now than he did as a player. So it's basically up to Tom. If Tom wants to retire, he'll retire. If he wants to keep playing, he'll keep playing. But would I be shocked either way? In my statement, and what I said was, if he retired after this season, it wouldn't surprise me. And if he played till he was 50, it wouldn't surprise me.
I read the headline. It said Ninko says that Brady's going to retire.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
but the thing is, do you really want to see Tom Brady like Peyton Manning was? Remember Peyton Manning's last year? He couldn't complete a pass 5 yards away.
He won a Super Bowl and retired. Why? Because they had a great defense.
Yeah.
He handed the ball off. It was a perfect ending.
Yeah.
There's only 3 ways to go out in the NFL. I've said this before. It's injured, it's your way, or it's their way.
Yeah.
And the majority, I'd say 90% of guys, 95, I'll even go higher, either are injured and never get back and never get re-signed, or they get cut by the team and they never get signed again.
Yeah. I agree with that.
There's a rarity
that you can walk out on your own terms while somebody still wants you.
While somebody would still offer you a contract, or somebody would say, we still would like your services. So to retire, everybody, what we see as a society, we all remember the last thing you see, the last performance, the last year. So if you go out and you look just old and slow. And
he looks kind of old now.
Terrible. Well,
not on the field.
Just he looks facially. I mean, he's gray now, but it's your performance.
Yeah.
I would even say my 11th year, I was not great. I was older. I was 32 years old. In my 11th year, I had a lot of wear and tear on me. Like if I came back for my 12th year and I looked shitty, like people would probably be like, yo, instead of people texting me and saying, Ninko, come out of retirement, they would have been like, you did great for us, but enjoy retirement.
Somebody's coming up.
Yeah.
Pat you on the back.
Yeah. Thank you for your service, but you're old, man. Out. You suck. So if Tom retires, the best to ever do it. If Tom keeps playing, best to ever do
Brady,
it. It's up to him.
They should get rid of the rule you have to wait so many years to go in the Hall of Fame. You should go in like basically the minute after he retires.
Speech should be
the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, immediately. But the other thing too is, if you're Tom Brady, do you want to play for that lunatic Bruce Arians anymore after he's slapping players on the side?
That was like a little love tap, but he has a torn
senile.
Achilles. He has a torn Achilles.
He's senile.
He's just getting older too. So like at a certain point, the Bucks, they have a lot of talent.
They're screwed.
But if they lose Leftwich and they lose like some key pieces of coaching,
Leftwich isn't good.
Well, he's decent. He's probably a good
Winston
working.
threw like 40 interceptions under Leftwich.
Yeah, but I'm saying like with Tom, to have a guy that played quarterback
the OC is Tom Brady.
I know, but it helps to have somebody to bounce something off. Like, hey, what do you think of this one? Yeah, I like it, but you got to watch out for this.
But you think Byron Leftwich will be a good head coach?
Maybe. I don't know.
No,
I don't know. I don't know.
Chance.
I don't know.
I think he's going to like Jacksonville or something like that.
That would be it. Well, you played there, so
yeah, that's the big thing. No, but I mean, I think you're right with Brady. I think that there's a good shot he retires.
Think about
that
like,
Wickersham guy has something in that camp.
Think about
like somebody that's telling him shit.
Think about what we have seen in the last 2 years. We have seen Tom kind of like come out of his shell, open up, the man in the arena he's like documenting his whole time with New England. That's kind of like you're just like airing it all out there. Like just get it out there in the open.
He's ending it. He's closing the book on it
with his stamp. He knows. And when you watch we've been watching clips of them play the Rams. Like he got jacked up a couple of times in that game. He's going to go up against a Rams football team that's looking to take his freaking head off. Yeah. Like they're trying to get him. And
you don't have any weapons this time.
It's all fun and gravy when you can drop back and throw the ball and not get hit. But when you're in those games, like there was a moment when we played in Denver for the AFC Championship game. Tom didn't leave for 2 weeks after that game because he was so beat up. They killed him in that game. Like we had, I think Sebastian or Nate went down, so we had to bring in our backup tackle. I think that was the game when Von Miller just beat the guy off the snap, and Tom was looking left and like literally just.
And he just fumbled.
Like the first thing that hit the ground was Tom's back of his head and like his shoulder blades, crushed him.
Yeah,
like in that game, he got he literally had to like stay here and recover and like go back to Alex and really get himself back right.
Do a lot of the
before he went on any trips. Like usually the season's over, boom, I'm out of here. He had to like rehab and recover after that game because he was hit so much.
Yeah,
those are games where you're like, damn, do I really want to do this shit?
Well, when he did Man in the Arena, it was only supposed to be like whatever, it was the 9 episodes or whatever. It was only the Patriots stuff, and then at the end, right before it came out, he added the Buccaneer stuff.
Yeah.
So it is like he was closing the book this year.
And then like even the clips of him saying, Bill was like the perfect coach for me.
Yeah.
And there is probably like a love-hate and like problems.
With each other for like 20 years.
Dude, I want to kill Paige sometimes. Sorry, but like, it's just when you're with somebody a long time, there's moments where you are pissed off and you have fights and you have disagreements. But then you look at the body of work and you look at the past and you're like, oh, well, I'm very appreciative.